Welcome back to Spill the Tea, where we don't just sip, we investigate. Green tea, the golden child of wellness, the miracle drink. The ancient elixir from the East now bottled, bagged, and branded across every health aisle in the West. But today, we're peeling back the leaves and diving into the truth most health influencers won't tell you. Because while green tea does have benefits, it's far from perfect. And in excess or without proper understanding, it can actually harm your body more than help it. From caffeine overload to liver toxicity to false promises and misleading science, this is the real story behind the world's most worshipped beverage. So settle in, grab a cup of curiosity, and get ready because we're about to spill the real tea. Let's begin with how green tea became the messiah of modern health. Green tea has been consumed in China and Japan for centuries. In those cultures, it's part of a broader lifestyle: slow meals, mindfulness, herbal medicine, and spiritual balance. But once green tea hit Western wellness culture, it was rebranded, almost overnight, into a fat-burning, age-reversing, disease-fighting super drink. Every diet plan included it. Every detox cleanse swore by it. Companies rushed to sell matcha everything, from cookies to eye creams. And suddenly, green tea was not a tradition. It was a product. But here's the problem with marketing ancient remedies as magic pills. We oversimplify, we overconsume, and we often ignore the dark side entirely. So let's break it down, one truth at a time. Green tea is often marketed as a gentler alternative to coffee. And yes, it has less caffeine per cup than most coffee. A standard 8 Oz cup of green tea contains 25-40 mg of caffeine, while coffee can range from 80 to 120 mg. But here's the catch: green tea drinkers often have more cups per day. And matcha? It's concentrated. A single serving can have 70+ mg of caffeine, depending on how much powder you use. Now, why does this matter? Because caffeine is a stimulant. It boosts alertness, yes, but it also raises heart rate, increases cortisol, and disrupts sleep. For sensitive individuals or people dealing with anxiety, hormone imbalances, or insomnia, green tea's caffeine can be just as problematic as coffee. And worse, caffeine in tea is often masked by L-theanine, an amino acid that creates a feeling of calm focus. That sounds great, but it also means you may not feel the effects of caffeine until later. That's right. You might be overstimulated and not even realize it. At Spill the Tea, we're not anti-caffeine, but we are anti-unconscious. Know your dose, know your limits. It's not. Now for something even more serious: liver toxicity. Wait, what? Yes, green tea, in high doses, has been linked to liver damage in certain individuals. And it's not a fringe conspiracy. Even health agencies like the European Food Safety Authority have issued warnings about green tea extract and its potential to cause liver injury. Here's why. Green tea is rich in catechins, especially EGCG epigallocatechin gallate. These are antioxidants, and in normal amounts, they're beneficial. But in excessive concentrations, catechins can overload the liver. That's especially true when taken on an empty stomach, in extract form, or when combined with other supplements or medications. Symptoms of green tea-related liver injury can include jaundice, yellowing of the skin, fatigue, abdominal pain, elevated liver enzymes, in rare cases, acute liver failure. The majority of documented cases involve green tea extract supplements, not just brewed tea. But here's the problem: modern health culture encourages more, not less. More matcha, more capsules, more super concentrated detox teas, and in that overconsumption, we turn a gentle plant into a toxic overload. Let's talk about the green tea detox claim. You've seen it, heard it, maybe even bought it. The idea that green tea helps flush toxins from your body, cleanse your organs, and leave you glowing from the inside out. It's beautiful marketing, but it's a biological myth. Your liver and kidneys already detox your body every second of every day. That's their job. And while certain compounds in green tea can support those organs, they don't flush toxins in the way Instagram captions suggest. What's worse, many so-called green tea detox products are loaded with laxatives, diuretics, and additives that stress the body far more than they help it. And people consume them for weeks on end, thinking they're doing something good. Truth bomb, if you're drinking green tea all day because you think it's helping you detox, you're probably dehydrating your system and exhausting your liver. Real detox looks like hydration, fiber, rest, and balanced nutrition, not guzzling tea until you can't sleep or your stomach hurts. Green tea and weight loss, it's the wellness world's favorite couple. But let's look at the science. Yes, some studies show that EGCG and caffeine may slightly increase fat oxidation and calorie burn, but the effect is modest. Like, really modest. We're talking an extra 7,100 calories per day, roughly the equivalent of walking around the block. And here's the kicker. These effects only appear in combination with exercise and a calorie deficit. Drinking green tea alone, without diet or movement changes, doesn't result in significant fat loss. Also, your body adapts. Over time, the thermogenic effect wears off. So while green tea can be a small supportive tool, it's not a weight loss miracle. And anyone selling it that way is either uninformed or taking advantage of your hope. At Spill the Tea, we say this with love. You don't need to lose weight to be worthy. And if you do want to change your body, start with truth, not trends. Let's go deeper into the cup, literally. Green tea is a leaf. That leaf is grown in soil, on farms, in regions that may or may not have strong agricultural standards. And what does that mean? Pesticide contamination. Multiple independent lab studies have revealed traces of pesticides, herbicides, and heavy metals in mass-produced green tea brands. Why? Because tea leaves aren't washed before drying and packaging. Whatever's sprayed on them stays on them. And since green tea is often steeped at relatively low temperatures, compared to black tea, fewer chemicals are broken down during brewing. So when you sip that cheap, fruity, weight loss green tea from the supermarket, what else are you sipping? Look out for teas that don't list organic certification or don't specify origin farms. And avoid those that include artificial flavors or colors. They're usually the worst offenders. Your green tea should be green for nature, not neon for nonsense. Did you know green tea can block nutrient absorption? Specifically, non-heme iron, the kind found in plant foods like spinach, lentils, and beans. The tannins in green tea bind to iron in your digestive system and prevent it from being absorbed. For people with low iron levels, anemia, or plant-based diets, this can make a real difference. The solution? Don't drink green tea with meals. Wait 1-2 hours after eating. That way, you enjoy your tea without sabotaging your nutrient intake. Small detail, big impact. Now let's talk about matcha. Matcha is powdered green tea. You consume the whole leaf, not just the infusion. That means more antioxidants, but also more caffeine, more contaminants, and more catechins. Matcha is a concentrated substance, and like any concentration, it can go from medicine to madness quickly. In moderation, matcha can offer sustained energy and clarity. But in excess, it amplifies all the risks we've mentioned. Caffeine crashes, sleep disruption, liver strain, iron inhibition. Matcha isn't bad, but it's not for chugging, especially not 5 times a day. Sip it like the Japanese monks did, slowly, mindfully, and in small, ceremonial amounts. Respect the ritual, respect your body. Let's pause here. Why do we fall so hard for the myth of green tea? Because we want hope in a cup. We want to believe that one little habit will fix everything, that we can drink our way out of burnout, bloat, or bad days. Green tea becomes a symbol of control, of discipline, of purity. But when that symbol becomes an obsession, when you're drinking tea to punish, to restrict, to cleanse away shame, it stops being healthy. It becomes another tool in the cycle of body anxiety. At Spill the Tea, we believe health is a relationship, not a rule book. Drink green tea if you love it, not because you fear something else. So, is green tea evil? No, of course not. Green tea has real benefits: gentle antioxidant support, calming focus, mild metabolism support, mental clarity. But the key is how you drink it. Stick to 1-2 cups per day. Avoid it on an empty stomach. Skip it before bed unless it's decaf or herbal. Don't combine with iron-rich meals. Choose organic, loose leaf, and ceremonial grade matcha. Avoid sketchy detox products, powders, or pills. Green tea should be part of a balanced life, not a shortcut, not a crutch, and not a cult. In a world obsessed with superfoods, green tea is just a leaf. It's not salvation, it's not poison. It's a plant, and like all plants, its power depends on your relationship with it. Drink it wisely, question the hype. This has been Spill the Tea, where we don't sell illusions. We just serve the truth, hot, strong, and sometimes bitter. Until next time, sip smart and stay steeped in awareness.